What if
The invisible crown. How the few control the many.
is actually a trap? As you ponder this unsettling idea, consider how it might reshape your understanding of power and freedom. The allure of this crown is seductive, promising clarity in a world shrouded in complexity. Yet, lurking beneath the surface lies a truth that, once uncovered, could unravel the very fabric of your beliefs. What if the chains that bind are not forged of metal, but of thought? You may find that stepping away from the familiar is not an escape, but the beginning of an unsettling journey, one you cannot ignore. What if
The invisible crown. How few control the many.
is actually a trap? Today I want to walk you through the cunning strategies that have been employed throughout history to maintain power over the masses. Let's unravel the manipulation tactics that promise to illuminate the dark paths of control. Are you ready to uncover the secret threads that bind us all? Before we go on, if you're the kind of person who thinks about these things, you'll want to subscribe. More coming. Let's go. It was 1513, and Niccolo Machiavelli was about to publish
The Prince.
Gnaws, a manuscript that would forever change the landscape of political power. His work was not a blueprint for tyranny, but rather a reflection of the world he observed, a world where the few wielded influence over the many with deft precision. Imagine Florence, a city swirling with intrigue and ambition. Machiavelli saw leaders who believed in the art of deception, the power of appearing virtuous while harboring darker intentions. This was the world before the invisible crown was placed upon the heads of those who learned to master these principles. Imagine you're living in this era, where allegiances shift like sand in the wind and power is a fragile, unpredictable beast. Machiavelli understood this chaos, and he captured it with a clarity that was unsettling. Most people never noticed this, but he was not advocating for deceit. It was a warning. If you keep underestimating the subtle art of manipulation, you'll find yourself ensnared in its trap. But then, something unexpected happened. As these ideas spread, those in power embraced them not as a warning, but as a guide. And here's what's curious. The very strategies meant to expose the dangers of manipulation became tools for those who would manipulate. The cord. Watch what happens next. The crisis came when these principles seeped into the fabric of governance and societal norms. Leaders began to adopt these tactics of control, not out of necessity, but out of an insidious desire to maintain their grip on power. It was no longer about leading with integrity, but about mastering the art of appearance. They cloaked their intentions in benevolent facades, mastering the delicate balance of fear and love that Machiavelli so eloquently described. You've probably felt this before, the disconnect between what is said and what is done. It's a feeling that gnaws at the edges of trust. And yet, there was a shift that demanded awareness, a recognition that the invisible crown was not a symbol of legitimate rule, but of manipulation. This was not just a historical relic, but a living, breathing mechanism that continues to shape our modern world. Thalakatics. Strange, isn't it? The realization dawned that understanding these tactics was not enough. You had to see beyond the illusion, to recognize the patterns that have been hidden in plain sight. Most people never notice this, but once you do, the world looks different. It becomes a landscape of choices, where recognizing the manipulation allows you to step out of its trap. Returning to the image of Machiavelli, we see how the story evolves. The invisible crown, once a symbol of power, transforms into a beacon of warning. This is one of many stories worth knowing. Stick around. If you found this useful, you'll find the next one just as good.